Hey everyone, Talon back here with another video. Today I'm coming at you with a Yunnan sourcing tea, First Flush Feng Yunnan green tea. This is a spring 2025, so very fresh. Let me show you the website. 50 grams, spring 2025. It is $6.50. Very reasonably priced. That's what I have here, the same size. And it goes all the way up to 1 kilo if you are very fond of it. Still incredibly priced, 88 bucks. That's super reasonable. Feng green tea is from Yunnan large leaf varietal tea tree. Unlike other green teas, it is not rolled, and the leaves and buds stay largely unbroken. The flavor is bold and nutty, but if not overbrewed, is smooth and satisfying. This is the highest grade Yunnan Feng available. First flush of spring, very tender and tippy with vibrant umami and sweet that will soothe and stimulate. The taste of this green tea is vegetal with notes of green chestnut, fresh flowers, sweet aftertaste, and nice mouthwatering effect. Small batch hand processed, a large hairy silver buds, super clear tea soup, harvest area and harvest time. All right. So yeah, the leaves look really nice. They're very like unprocessed looking, and I could say to the touch they feel like little fuzzy. It's kind of interesting. But let me get a smell profile out of the bag real quick. There's like a nutty, almost like edamame-like smell, and like a little bit of a natural sweetness, and like some vegetal notes as well. Real interesting. And then I did also get a couple other teas as well from Yunnan, so I'll be coming out with these in the next couple days. I got some fresh 2025 whites as well, so we'll be coming out with some quite a few fresh spring 2025 tea videos. I do have some more really nice greens on the way, just because I was real curious to try them. But today we will be warming up our teaware, brewing this at 185. We'll start with the wash, it'll be instant as possible, and then we'll do the first steep, probably around 10 to 15 seconds. Alright, there's the wash for you. Quite a few little bits, but I think I kind of expect that out of Gong Fu green tea at this point. Just because they're like really soft, supple, fresh leaves, so they break apart easy, little pieces come off. I don't think it's a sign of a bad tea, it's just I think something to note and be prepared to see. And then this being a green tea, we will leave the Gaiwan lid off. Actually, let's get a fresh smell on these leaves. They look very nice and bright and vibrant now that they're wet. Really pretty leaves. Alright. Smells fantastic. It's like all those smells I mentioned before, just amplified. Kind of a sweet, nutty... Yeah, it's like a really sweet nuttiness with a bit of like just a herbaceous plant aroma. So we're gonna dump this wash out. But other than the little bits, real clear liquid. I wouldn't say it looks super opaque or muddy. Some of the still high-end green teas I've had on here I've noticed will kind of come out opaque or cloudy. Not sure what causes that, but they were real good tasting still, so can't always judge a tea by how it looks. But yeah, these leaves look really pretty actually. So these were picked in February, and it is first week of April right now, so they're pretty darn fresh. Probably the freshest I've ever had. Before I give this a taste, I will mention I will be storing all these fresh teas in their packagings, ziplocked, and in the fridge just to keep them fresh and crisp, and I would recommend you do the same. You can probably store them frozen, but prior to use, I would recommend bringing to room temp. Alright, let's give this a little taste. It's nice. It has actually quite a body on it, too. It's like a mid-body, not super high, but not low. Really nice, really crisp, really clean. That nuttiness definitely shines through. more than anything. There's like a really mild sweetness in there on the back of the tongue, but not a whole lot of sweetness on the flavor. I'd say it's more savory. There's more sweetness in the smell, which I think adds to it quite a bit. It's like a mild. It's mostly I'm getting the nuttiness, which it's interesting, but it's nice. I'll do a second steep. All right, here is the second steep. Still brewing at 185. Brewing it nice and low, keeping that real fresh green tea from burning. From what I hear, there's a real risk of that. I've never experienced it, but I'd rather not taste burnt tea, I think. Doesn't sound too nice. Let's do another smell check on the leaves. Maybe they've changed. I notice sometimes the vegetal scents will kind of chill out and everything else will shine through. Very nutty. That is the main thing I'm getting as of now. Like just straight up super nutty. Kind of like beans, nuts, something like that. Not bad. It's nice. It's different. It's interesting. As someone who doesn't typically drink green tea. Still a really nice looking liquid. A little cloudy, but it's not too bad. I imagine the cloudiness is from like all the chlorophyll and the really green leaves maybe. Which is frankly probably good for you. Alright, let's give this second steep a try. Yeah, it's really nice. I will say it is very light in flavor for how I'm doing it now. So you might be able to push it a little more, go a little hotter, or go a little longer and get something more out of it. I would just be careful as it is such a fresh green tea. But very nutty, very light in flavor. There is that lingering sweetness at the end, but overall I would say it is a more of a savory green tea. Mouthfeel, they mentioned it being what'd they say, mouth-watering? Yeah, mouth-watering effect. I would agree. It's not astringent at all, not mouth-drying. A little bit is starting to come out now that I'm in the second steep, kind of towards the back of the mouth, but I kind of like it. It adds something a little extra for such a mild green tea. But it's really nice. It's calming. It's a good green tea. I definitely like it. I could see it especially for the price as a daily drinker. You want something mild, something light, easy in the morning. This would be pretty go-to. You could drink it every day, buy a kilo for under $90 and be good to go for like at least a year. But yeah, really good, really solid. I would recommend it. This is the smallest size they have at 50 grams. And it feels like quite a bit of tea since it is like whole, really fresh leaves of green tea. But $6.50, maybe place a big order and throw that in there. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say on this one. It's pretty solid. Well, I wouldn't say it's anything like extra special, but for the price, it's definitely worth it. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more tea content. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks. See ya.